Hi, this is Ken McCarthy, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the System Seminar and the System Club. I started teaching online marketing in 1994. In fact, the seminar conference that we put on in 1994 in San Francisco was the very first conference on that subject ever. And in the many years that have passed since then, I've taught thousands of people directly and tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of people indirectly. And one of the great benefits of this is that I've had a chance to see a lot of people become successful, and I've been able to study what works and what doesn't work. Clearly, one of the most important things in internet marketing is to get the right information. And that's the thing that we've been doing for people now for these many years. And it makes a huge difference. I want to talk about a few examples. We've had one student named Perry Marshall, and you can Google his name and find out about him. And he'd done a little bit of stuff on the internet. He was more of a direct marketer. He came to our first system seminar back in 2002 when we started naming it the System Seminar. And the rest is history. He grasped what we were teaching, which was testing and tracking, using traditional direct marketing methods, using pay-per-click, focusing on getting opt-ins, focusing on follow-up, all basic things that everybody who's smart does these days. But in those days, those things had not been tested by the average marketer, and nobody realized how powerful they were. Anyway, Perry went on to become one of the world's leading authorities on Google AdWords and has in turn trained thousands of people himself. In fact, it's pretty safe to say that any internet marketing program usually begins with get Perry Marshall's material, learn AdWords, and come back and we'll teach you the rest. Another one of our students, Howie Jacobson, started from scratch, became an expert in AdWords. Like Perry, has his own book on this subject, so you can Google him if you want, Howie Jacobson. Another student came to us, Kim Dushinsky. She was a book publicist and a very competent and successful one. Didn't know much or really anything about the internet. Came to her first training with us, put her entire business online, put it on autopilot, and started to get interested in other things and became one of the world's leading experts in mobile marketing. And you can Google her name and read about the Mobile Marketing Handbook. It's one of the most important books in the entire mobile marketing industry worldwide. Another example of someone we had a big influence on, and this was an experienced internet person, Ben Hunt, author of Save the Pixel, and one of the best website designers in the world. And thousands of web designers look to him for guidance. He came to one of our seminars as a guest speaker, stayed for the whole thing, and learned so much from us that it caused him to completely change his entire approach to internet marketing. And he's got a book coming out soon too. That's Ben Hunt. So that's four people that came to our training without knowing anything about our method, who just in a few short years later became world-leading authorities on the things that we teach and published authors. Now, we're not just about producing authors. In fact, our real focus is on small business people. We have many videos that you can see on this website below. You can watch them and hear from people in their own words. And we're not part of the get-rich-quick crowd. We're not part of the do nothing and make a fortune crowd. People we work with are people that understand that business requires work, it requires dedication. They also know that with some smarts, you can get a lot further, a lot faster, and that's what we specialize in providing. And we've taken many of our business-owning students into the seven figures a year territory when they were less than that, sometimes far less than that, sometimes almost zero, sometimes thinking they were about to close their businesses and radically turning them around. Every year we put on a big seminar called the System Seminar, and every year we invite the graduates of that seminar to become members of the System Club. Until now, I've never made the System Club easily available to outsiders. My feeling was that you really needed some solid training in internet marketing before we really wanted you in the club. But times are changing. I realize that there's a lot of people who are not able, now more than ever, to make the investment of taking a long trip to attend the System Seminar. So I've decided to open the doors. So between now and the end of this year, I'm making the System Club available to anyone that wants to join. And I'm making it available on this basis. You can buy a pass for 1 month. It's $49, and that allows you to go and listen to hundreds of hours of interviews with experts on every subject in business and marketing you can imagine. You'll also get 3, if I say so myself, pretty amazing gifts. I'd like to price these gifts, but you cannot buy them at any price. One of them was recorded especially for System Club members and System Club members only by the man who's considered by all professional copywriters to be the most successful copywriter of our era. He's never given an interview in his 40-year career, but he did one just for System Club members. The reason he did it is he's a System Club member himself. So you can't get this interview anywhere, and there are no other interviews by this guy to be had. That's one of the gifts you get, and you can read the letter and learn more. Bottom line, you can be a guest member for a month. You can take advantage of all our programs. You are going to get some amazing gifts that you can read about in this letter. And then if you want to stay with us, we'd love to have you. There's some pretty important benefits to being a System Club member. Not only access to our archive, not only access to material that you cannot get anywhere else at any price, you also get a massive discount on the annual System Seminar. It's probably the best kept secret in internet marketing. Normally, ticket price for the System Seminar ranges from $1,995 to $2,995, and it's worth every penny. But if you're a System Club member, you can come for less than $1,000. I'm not going to tell you how much less. You have to become a member to really find that out. But it's a major, major discount if you're a System Club member. The reason we do these things the way we do them is that I find that the only people, and I mean the only people, that become successful in internet marketing are people who make a commitment to an approach. A weekend is good. You meet a lot of people. You get a lot of ideas. You learn what's real and what's not real. You find a direction to take. But the real progress comes in the day in and day out. And the only way to be on track is to have some kind of guidance. Now, you could spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a coaching program. And I know there's a million of them out there and they all want your money. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think you need to spend that kind of money. We've had the System Club going now for years and years. We've kept it to the same very modest price. And don't be fooled by the price. You may think, well, gee, this is so inexpensive. How could it be any good? Many of the people that are now charging thousands of dollars for coaching programs came to us as students originally and are now basically taking the stuff they learned from us, rehashing it, watering it down, and charging a whole lot more money for it. Why don't I do that? Because it's ridiculous. I've been doing this longer than anybody on earth. I've made plenty of money, and I don't need to gouge people that are trying to enter our business. In fact, if you look at my track record, I've been the open door to the internet marketing world for thousands of people. You may already know all this about the System Seminar, and maybe you've never heard any of this before, so you're getting it now. But you can track all this. You can Google my name. You can look at the video of the very first internet marketing seminar. You can listen to what I said all those years ago and realize that really we're not doing anything different all these years later. So if you'd like to get on track with internet marketing, join a group of people that are straightforward and real and successful, have access to top quality information on search engine optimization, on pay-per-click marketing, on copywriting, on info marketing, on every subject under the sun that's important in internet marketing. I recommend that you read this letter, and when you've convinced yourself that this is a great value, that you become a guest member of the System Club for a month. Take advantage of us, listen to all the interviews, put them on your iPod. If after a month you're not completely convinced that this is an amazing ongoing training opportunity unlike anything else in the internet marketing world, the marketing world, even the business world, you can get a complete refund. On the other hand, if you like what you're doing, stick with us. Stick with us and profit. So all the information about the System Club is in the letter below. And just go right ahead and read it. And if you like it, join us, and we'll see you in the System Club.